Evening all, how are we doing? I thought I forgot something there, I didn't. Oi oi oi. Mad dash to blow my nose at the end there. I had curry for tea, and it hasn't left me sweaty or anything, but it has left me with a runny nose, so... yeah, gotta do what we gotta do, right? How's everybody getting on? It's Friday! Friday. Ooh, yeah, itch right in the middle of my back. That's going to be a nightmare to get to, isn't it? That was weird. Yeah. Made it. It's the weekend. Looking forward to jumping into space and helping out one Monsieur Sam Coe with his family troubles. His ex-partner, possibly wife, don't know if they ever got married or not. His ex, anyway. Mother of his daughter. Apparently, according to Cora, this girl who... I don't know how old she is, maybe about 10-ish? I think he said 12, didn't he? I think he said she was 12. Now that I remember. Has been somewhat secretly, behind her father's back, in contact with her mother, and exchanging basically... They have a reading club kind of thing going on. And they've been writing to each other and discussing what they're currently reading. Which is good. It's nice. The relationship seemed to be not a thing that was occurring, and it seems to be at least partially maintained, so that's nice. But she has not replied at about for a significant amount of time longer than Cora would have expected, and she has determined that means she's up the river with no means of propulsion somewhere in Neon. So she seems pretty confident in her assertion, and she's a very smart young lady, so... You're remiss not to go and see if she's okay. Her mother, that is. Based on smart Cora's say so, we're going to go and investigate the mother's okay. That's the plan for today, anyway. And we'll see what happens after that. Evening, Choker. Hope you're doing well. Early bird. Well, technically, I'm the late one, but anyway, we're here now. To finish my curry. How are you doing, Efkasoda? Hope you're well. Evening, Dale. Playing Starfield on your Xbox on last day of vacation. Oh, new Xbox as well. Nice. Well, hope you've enjoyed your time off. Yeah, and hope getting back to reality is not too, real. Shall we? I've had a fiddle around and try to figure out what the issues are with my computer. I spoke to a friend of mine who is much more good at stuff like that. Great use of English there, fantastic. He, based on my description, reached the same conclusion as to what the problem was as I did. So that either means we're both wrong or I was right. I don't know which yet, but I think I'm going to assume that's a good thing that we reached the same conclusion. As if we're right, then it wouldn't be horrifically unfixable or problematic. So we shall have to see. But hopefully I can get that sorted over the weekend. I'm going to attempt to fix some of the problems tomorrow. And we'll see what happens after that. And then I may have to get a new hard drive, which fortunately is not the end of the world, but that's just about attainable. So, in the meantime, we're going to go and help Sam. But incidentally, it does throw a spanner in the old video producing plan, because I kind of need that hard drive to produce videos, and it's not working at the moment, or not working properly, and I can't edit because of it, so it's a bit of an issue. So, really hope we can get it sorted. I mean, a perfect world, just reinstalling Windows will solve the problem, but when do we ever live in a perfect world? Right, so, Samuel, there's my outpost. Still haven't done anything with it. Did some other stuff today. Oh yeah, that was a thing I did today. If I get the chance this weekend and everything comes together time-wise, I'm hoping to get a chance to check out the Skull and Bones beta. Don't think it's something I'll be doing a whole lot of on the channel. Probably. That's not what I was looking for. That's the one I want. But if all goes according to plan, I might be able to play it on my own time when it comes out. We'll see. Mind you, that's February as well. Like, lots of things are happening in February, so I may be too busy. But I got an opportunity to check it out for free, courtesy of Twitch doing drops on that front, so it looks interesting. We'll have to see how it goes. So, Kuriko is worried she hasn't heard from her mother, Lillian Hart. She should be at the Freestar Ranger outpost on Neon. We need to find her mom, and she'll relax. She'll relax. Something. Words. They're difficult. So, yeah. Why do I get the feeling we're going to be attempting to salvage Sam and Lillian's relationship as well? Just 100%ed of Starfield. Really? Bloody hell, that's good going. Including scanning every single planet. On the one hand, that's good going. On the other hand, I'm a little worried.
It is good to see you.
It's a terrifying prospect. But awesome.
That's right, and everything's just fine.
Gravity's a bitch. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Thanks, Sam. I may have fallen quite a long way. Wasn't part of the plan. Up and up and up and up and up and up we go. Success. I'm not going to attempt 100% in-game stuff. I would assume that one of the achievements was scan all of the planets, so I'm guessing not, but
We are cleared for liftoff.
it seems like a thing that would be a thing, you know? Why would that not be an achievement? Because, let's be honest, it's an insane achievement, but it is one.
Maneuvering into
Either way,
position,
cool nonetheless.
and we are now in stable orbit.
Yeah. Just write a quick note for myself. There we go. Note written. Right, we are heading to Neon, aren't we? So, it's a short jaunt over to Volai. Just thinking if I wanted to head down to one of these two, I'd have to go that way. Weird. I don't. Anyway. Let's go. Most annoying achievement was over 100. Okay, fair enough. Still seems like a strange scenario, but still good. Like Bon Jovi, I am currently halfway there. Somebody just flickered across my screen, and that's a little worrying.
Enjoy Neon.
There's somebody up to no good in the back of my cockpit. Do I head straight to the core? You know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to land on the landing pad just cause. I know it's going to take longer to get where we're going, but it's kind of fun to run in from the landing pad once in a while. Which we haven't done in Neon in a while.
There's nothing in the settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
Yep. No place like it. That is faux show. Guess that must have been ship taking off, not landing then. Yep, does sound like a ship taking off, not landing. Right. Welcome to Neon. This is a immensely cool way into a city. One of those catwalks and stuff down
There
there.
should be a
And
sign, dump your Aurora here. You'd make a fortune if you put a net right under here. I'm not even kidding.
Xenofresh. Genodyne based over that way a little bit. That's more Xenofresh over that way. I mean, he's got an interesting point. But technically, he's making Aurora anywhere other than on Neon, so surely dumping it on the other side would be more logical.
Nothing in the settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
There's a bounty on me? What do you mean there's a bounty on me? Quite sure how my largest bounty is higher than my high total lifetime bounty. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Is there any way to actually check this?
No Aurora. The rules are there for a reason.
Yeah, greed. Well, yeah, primarily greed. I mean, yeah, keeping this as a nasty drug out of the places they don't want it. But, you know, if people weren't trying to make money off of the aforementioned drug, then there wouldn't be any need to restrict it to Neon. So, yeah, it still comes back to greed, doesn't it? I don't see any security peeps.
Neon.
There's one.
Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
So, I don't seem to be getting any feedback regarding having a bounty. This might not be wise, but I'm going to run down to the Neon Security and see if anything's happening down here. Kuriko is now following you. That's not weird at all.
You see any heat leeches? You've got our permission to take care of them. Things are dangerous, apparently.
Indeed. There's one thing I do not require on any level whatsoever. It's your permission to do a goddamn thing.
Just stand there. Do you have something to say?
If it ain't my favorite person on Neon, nice to see you.
Yeah, I recognise his name, but I can't remember the context. Well, I think it may have just been a weird wobble with the dialogue there.
Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astral Lounge.
Security around here need to go kicking the nuts, don't they? Right, here's the Ranger outpost. Kind of a weird spot for it, but okay. Here we go. There's Jalen Price.
Welcome back. Listen, feel free to use anything. Wait, is that Sam Coe? You have a lot of nerve. Here to yell at Lillian personally? Maybe change things up a little?
Listen, this ain't about me. It's about the kid.
I didn't see you, Princess. Sorry. So why are you here then?
What's your problem with Sam?
Besides him ditching the Rangers to join, what was it, Constellation? Lillian Hart is a hell of a Ranger. And every single time she gets a message from him, it just makes her job that much harder. He should just do us all a favor and get out of our lives.
That sounded like a bloke who didn't know what he was talking about. Cora hasn't heard from Lillian in a while. She's worried.
I'm sorry. I just can't help you. I'm afraid I cannot disclose that information.
One,
You do
I'm a Ranger.
remember that
Two,
Ranger days, Sam. About civilians not being allowed to know sensitive information and all that. It's Cora, right? I just can't say anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fortunately for me, I'm not just a civilian.
So, this is official business. Sorry. That's different. I haven't heard from Lillian in some time. I know she was working a case, a big one, and was playing it really close to the vest. Feel free to search her desk. Maybe there's something there. Sorry, that's all I got.
Anything else to think of?
She headed out a few weeks ago. I asked if she needed anything from me. She's really formidable. One-lady army type of thing. But I could tell the case was dangerous.
Yeah, you could have just told us
I
that.
was following procedure. You know how it is, right?
Not really.
I've heard a lot of stories about you. If Lily needs an assist, she couldn't ask for anyone better. So good luck. Hopefully, you won't need
No, didn't get. Where's Lillian's desk? I'm pretty sure her own little office, huh? Guess she was staying in here. For what, visiting rangers, I suppose? Oh, the duvets on the floor underneath. Oh, there's an advanced coachman up there. A little shotgun diplomacy going on, apparently. Confidential informant financial disclosure. Ranger Lillian Hart's request for 1,300 credits. Ongoing investigation approved. Credits delivered to confidential informant at Ryujin Apartments 305. Requested by dead drop with maximum discretion. So... we got a destination.
What'd you find?
Working with someone?
Oh, it is something. So she had a confidential informant. Huh.
An address of Lillian's confidential informant. What's a confidential informant?
A snitch. Someone that works for bad people, but is helping the authorities on the side. Well, looks like we have a lead. No name, but an address works. Shall we?
Pay him a visit. Sure. Just a little favour, you said? Right. Couldn't we mess up our investigation?
As long as we don't make too much noise, we should be fine. Neon's always got people coming and going. But... something's not right here. Not at all. Let's hurry up.
A bit of a wild speculation there. Let's go and pay him a visit.
And the field trip continues. Now be careful, Cora.
Dad!
You know, normally I don't like working with just anyone. But you're an exception.
Yeah. Taking a 12-year-old along is a bit worrying. On the other hand, it's certainly not going to look like a police investigation if there's a 12-year-old in the group. So, at least there's that. Eugene Apartments. Never been in here before. I believe it was 305, wasn't it?
Well, not the best neighborhood.
Not the worst. Round here.
Door's locked.
Well, yeah,
Duh.
you'd have to be certifiable to leave your door unlocked on Neon. What are you doing?
Picking the lock.
What? Where the hell did you learn to do that?
A book. Oh, and Vladimir.
I told you nothing good will come from those books. I can't believe my little Cora is picking locks.
Looks it's simple. It's, well, child's play. She's something alright. You really that surprised? Been hanging around
She's a
Vladimir?
little
No.
sponge. Always has been. Just soaking up books and learning like no one's business. But Vladimir and I are gonna have some words.
Yeah, I would be having a word with Vlad too. Well, child's play.
Okay. So you're gonna give her tips now. Thought I was
Didn't
supposed
say
to be
that.
the bad influence here. But seriously, dragging her all over creation? Maybe Lillian's right. Well, Neon's a rough town. She's waltzing through it like it's nothing.
Should be amazing when she grows up. Something to think about. Lillian may be right. What's the problem with that?
All this hustle and bustle, I know the allure. I fell for it. It's all champagne and pop rocks until the bill comes due.
Let's support Cora a little bit, I think.
You really think so? I mean, I know you said Constellation's good for her. You really think that, even now?
Oh, with her brain, it's not the worst.
Well, I guess that's our cue.
And there's one thing I'm not massively enamored of. Every time you go to an apartment, you get lift, corridor, one door, maybe two at most. Like this is apartment 305. That probably means third floor, fifth apartment. Where are the other four apartments? They should be here. And I get it, there's practical reasons for this. That's just more work for the game to do, and you probably wouldn't be able to get into them anyway, or if you could, again, even more stuff for the developers to make. But it's a bit jarring. It doesn't look right. On the other hand, Cora, behind me, please.
Cora.
Dad, I've seen worse. He's just dead.
He's been mauled. Get out of there.
We'll stay away.
No, stop walking through the blood, you crazy child. There's a dead dude on the
If
bed.
that's the CI, does that mean Mom...
Mom's as tough as they come.
You're staying in the corridor.
Doesn't do whatever she's involved in. It's not some milk run.
So we've got two sandwiches, one bit and one not. So it looks like there was some kind of meeting going on here. Around and about the time, this person got whacked. I mean, they don't need the furniture, right? Oh, Victor compound. Is that a compound that belongs to Victor, or is it a place victorious people go, or is it just a name? I lost a whole bunch of my decorative stuff, so... Well, that lamp's cool. Both of these lamps are cool. There's so much stuff in here that would be great to have access to, you know? Think. It's clearly some kind of fight, and then they got injured, dragged back in here and finished off on the bed from the look of it. Might be pinching a bit more stuff than I really should here, but eh. I kind of want to take the dumbbells, kind of don't want to take the dumbbells. He's just dead. The entire room's covered in blood and there's somebody dead on the bed. There's a lot more going on here than just a little bit dead. Just taking this strangely well. Yeah, that's the CI, alright. Actually looks surprisingly in good nick, considering the circumstances. So, Victor Compound. Managed to bribe a transport pilot who found some footage of Victor Compound. There we go, we got a name. Pilot counted a whole mess of syndicate goons, at least 10 plus. Told me he sold his ID badge for 1,000 credits. Wouldn't sign for it, so the Rangers will just have to take my word. Rest of the slate contains further details on Victor Compound. The compound is on McClure 2 and lists the coordinates. So... no, digital records of fake ID and details of cover story to infiltrate the compound. No references to Lillian. Huh. So Victor Compound is a place, it would seem. Yeah, I guess it is a place. It's like, it makes it sound like a name here of a person, but the wider context, I think, is get some footage of the place called that. I think is what they're getting at.
Looks like
No
you
blood on the
found it.
victim's clothes. I know to escape. That's what I thought.
What's it say?
Shit. Sioka Syndicate. Victor compound, some stuff about fake IDs and cover details. Lillian's doing a deep cover-up on the Syndicate.
How bad is this? Well, we already kind
it's
of know,
bad.
but
The Syndicate is a mean customer. Even the Rangers don't tussle with them unless they have an important reason. Lillian, what the hell were you up to?
well, I walked in and saw an entire warehouse full of syndicate people and their boss. So it's one strand of the syndicate got taken out there. So sometimes Rangers do tussle with them when they need to. Bringing down, well, you know, it's the definition of organised crime that you can't really do much about it. Cora was right.
Well, she's got smarts aplenty. Cora, listen to me. This is too dangerous.
No.
The Syndicate is very real and very deadly. There's no way.
No, you listen, Dad. I'm not 8 anymore. I know I can't shoot or anything. But she's my mom. I can be a pair of eyes. I know things. I will be useful, promise. If Mom...
You can stay on the damn ship.
And I could have done something about it and didn't.
I know that look. Oh, damn it.
Well, even if she promises to stay out of harm's way, she'll get involved if she thinks she needs to. She's not going to stick to that, so there's no point in making her promise it. That's not helpful. I think, yeah. I'm supposed to talk either of you out of
She's
this?
too much of a co to be left behind.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. Let's go find your mother.
Mom's got to be okay. Even with the Syndicate.
I suspect she will be. I also suspect Cora's going to turn out to be kind of useful eventually. Yeah, definitely a bit of a pity that there's no blood on the clothes there. I think there probably should be. I think it's just a case of the room decoration, including the blood, is not is one thing, and the body is basically a dead NPC. I mean, it's like literally, like, that's the point. But because it's not, the body's not part of the scenery. The effects that are on the scenery don't affect the body in the same way because the objects don't interact quite that way. That's my guess. I'm sort of generalising around the edges, but yeah, it would have been better to have it like function, the body function more like a piece of the bed, rather than being what it was. I guess there's a reason why they didn't do that, but what it might be is I'm curious about, I have to admit.
Keep it moving.
It's a go.
Doing all right, Gumdrop? We're home.
Yeah, my mobile space home thing. Barrett, don't be a bad influence on the kid. You can make sure she stays on the ship while we go and get in trouble. I suspect the story is going to require Cora's involvement before it's over. The way I'd play it IRL, but I suspect that's the way this story is going to pan out.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't
Ready
real.
for takeoff in
I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate.
go.
That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Hey, I've got a crick in my neck.
Orbital insertion done.
Remind me one of these
Not a
days to
dance
tell you the
among
tale of a
stars.
certain Solomon Co. and where his stargazing landed him.
So, where are they? Somewhere up here, apparently. McClure something, wasn't it? I've actually been here before. Interesting. Haven't been to Bradley, though. Claw 2. Let's bounce. That didn't sound good.
Ah! Woo! We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
Go ahead and assume that was just Sam falling down the hatchway. What else is up here? Oh.
Fascinate me. It is a beautiful day, huh?
Yep, it looks like he fell down the hatchway. Wondered what that noise was. Evening, Tengu. How are we doing? Right, let's go and make a landing, shall we? Victor compound, a military compound of some kind. This could be interesting. Been better.
Landing site is clear.
It's not ideal.
Let's head down.
I've been okay, more or less. Little on the stressed side and stuff, but otherwise okay. Was not quite what I had in mind. I don't know why it's sometimes.
Something was wrong.
Oh, I do, but
Not like this.
somebody else is on the ladder. Sam Co, apparently.
And together, I feel like we could do.
There we go. Sam's issues on the ladder are apparently preventing me from using the ladder properly, and when you activate the ladder you go into third person and it doesn't transfer you back if you don't manage to complete the use of the ladder. That's interesting. Evening Neil, how's it going? That's alright then, Thingy. Yeah, it does suck when it goes like that though. Nice looking planet. Kind of cool to see a ship in the wider context sometimes. Good. Low G, is there? 0.4. That's basically borderline nothing. Interesting little area we're in. Mind having a bit of an explore.
Touchdown. Okay, give me a second. I still know some Ranger secure frequencies. This is Co. Hart, you there? Please respond.
Hart here, acknowledged. And frequency secured. Sam? Sam, what are you doing here? Oh, you gotta be. Sam, you didn't bring my daughter here, did you?
Not the time or place. What's your status?
We will be talking about this later. Cover is intact for now, but the clock's ticking down fast. Too fast. A distract and extract should do it.
Like old times.
Great. Just great. And Sam, if even one hair on Cora's head gets hurt...
We are 110% on the same page.
Comms out.
Okay, so whatever she's up to is not going according to plan then. Cora, back on board, please, and stay there.
All right.
He's all right,
Well,
Sam, yeah.
Time for us to make an entrance. You're still in, right?
Not the most exciting character, I don't think. What is a distract and extract?
She needs us to distract the syndicate so she can shed her cover and then make it to the extraction point. Yeah, we've done a couple of runs like this before. Hope I'm not too rusty.
Yeah, of course I'm in.
I owe you. Big time. Comes
Yeah,
up.
it's all good.
Take my binoculars from my bag. You're our eyes, okay? You tell us about anything you see.
Roger.
You move 1 solitary inch away from that perch, and you will be grounded until you're 30. I am not kidding. This is my deadly serious face, yeah?
I got it. I won't move.
Good.
I call bullshit.
Oh, this has to be the most half-baked idea. Okay, let's make it happen.
Pick up gun, let's go and open up a can of whoop-ass. A big one. Well. This looks like it's going to be interesting.
Well, looky here.
Apparently our distraction is by assaulting the place. Okay, well, I mean, that could work. That's better. Gun didn't want to charge there for some reason. What was going on? A little firing malfunction. Stuck on that bloody rock then. I was trying to get away and I couldn't.
What was that?
First up, get a picture of this pretty cool spot. Compound, yeah. Not bad. Looks quite cool. Let's get a better picture later on.
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest.
Sentinel space trucker seat. It's not that good, but. Not sure I'm a big fan. So we got trouble arriving from somewhere. There we go. See you down.
Never mess with a code. Got in worse shape.
We got a bit of a lag then. Right. Ah. Thanks, Sam. The running there was problematic, but I was kind of hoping I could take him out of the air. But yeah, the fact it still bounces like this, even when I'm holding my breath, is slightly annoying. It makes it kind of difficult to land that shot. Not impossible, just slightly more challenging, clearly. So I completed YouTube about an ad that was blocking the chat box. Oh, that sucks. Annoying. What am I doing up here? Oh, there's the ship that landed, okay. Right. Quite sure why I'm so horrifically over-encumbered. But...
You might want to stow some of that. Just a suggestion.
Thanks for volunteering, Sam.
Personally, I wouldn't say no to a gift.
How about a whole pile of junk?
I might have what you need. Hey,
Why?
if you find a new pistol?
Okay, weird. I feel like something changed there. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that's not terrible on that armor, but unfortunately, the stats, they are terrible. And I think all I've got on me now is a shit ton of stuff that I've picked up with a view to using it as decoration stuff. That seems to be weighing me down a bit. Because I forgot about it last time. Yep. Alright, now then, where were we? Need one of these at least. Well, probably this. I'm guessing that. That. Okay. That's got to be that. It's the only one that fits the description. Nah, and that. Cool. Robot interface. Okay, so update IFF. Recalibrate. That's a cool slate and aerospace background. More of these would be cool. And also if Bethesda put them out so we could use them, that would also be cool. Activate units. Should give the bad guys a bit of a shock when a robot pops out and starts causing trouble for them. Yoink.
Uh-oh. A heavy gunner's by the shooting range. So, don't get shot.
Good looking out.
Heavy gunner by shooting range. I do not see a shooting range, or... Well, there's a shooting range, actually. Maintenance supervisor's computer. This might be interesting. How's it going, Noel? You alright? Take 3 sprung another leak. Killing a bandage so many times before I have to replace it. Parker and Gonzalez are at each other's throats again. Job would be much easier if we didn't have to babysit. Parker's one, always started crap, so I'll probably put him up for replacement if he keeps up. Don't like him anyway. Knew this was going to happen. Tank 3 is down for good now. Sprang the mother of all leaks yesterday and lost us 1,500 gallons. This will not reflect poorly on this crew. I'll make sure of that. Livingston won't hear the end of this. Well, it was interesting, but not in the way I was hoping. An instigating Razorback. That's interesting. Interesting, even. Regulator is an 81. Whereas the Razorback is 114. Give it a go. Don't mind that as a decorative item. Tracker's primer, laser weapon damage, okay. As cool as these guns look, they do feel a little weird in the hand. And I know that is a weird statement in and of itself, but... Somebody over here got shotted, didn't they? Saw their corpse. Because that's where they were jumping back down to.
Better we get it than someone else.
I thought they were dropping behind this back wall, but I guess they weren't. They were probably dropping back here, weren't they? Yeah, we're not bothered about the weapon. It's not worth an aim. Pretty sure there's a... That wasn't quite what I had in mind. At least one person out there that I didn't manage to take down. Not a good sign when there's a med pack right next to a shooting range, really, is there? Big bang! Ooh. These one of those. They're a bit weird looking. They didn't really appeal to me. Yeah, I don't feel like we got everybody. And Cora did say there was somebody else out here, but I think Cora's comment may have been an automated one. That is a shit-looking ship. So, we've got a number of areas over there to have a look around in a minute. Some areas over there to have a look at as well. All's worth a few quid. Okay, well, it's worth money, if not particularly useful in and of itself. I feel like I took somebody else out up here. But I'm only seeing the remains of the one annoying shooty one who was sniping at me all the way over there. Where was I? Don't know where I was, actually. Sure, I was behind some kind of there, that's where I was. I was out here. Crikey. Fair play to him to manage to land any shots from there. Let's go back onto my shotty. Next. I suppose I'll be able to get on board the ship and have a poke around. We'll have a look. No. It's called the Wendigo, interestingly. I don't know if that's supposed to be a 76 nod or just it's cool, but either way.
Oh, the yellow shipping containers. On the other side, some syndicate jerks are lying in ambush or something. Hey, they're right next to some explosives. One grenade, kablooey.
True. It's an interesting point.
Never wise to be in my way.
Cheers, Cora. I'm guessing Cora must be up here somewhere, somehow. Explosive modified calibrated grindle. Not particularly great. Syndicate club suit. Ooh, interesting. Unique outfit. Not unique, but you know. Rare outfit. Ooh, spyglass. Nice. I want one of them. Just cause. They are cool looking things. Loads of shipboard navigation stuff like that just looks cool, as well as being historically interesting. I'd like a whole load of that stuff to add to the shelves. Like, oh, Age of Sail navigation equipment. Which is rather ironic because it involves a certain amount of mental arithmetic that I would never be able to do a decent job of. Oh wait. Also requires, I mean, it could be done with a calculator as well, I suppose, in the modern day and age, but yeah, I also don't know the basic underlying maths to be able to do it with a calculator either. So, yeah. Most of that stuff that I would love to have on the shelf, I'd never actually be able to make use of. Still looks cool though. Nah, get out of the way! I'm stuck on something, I don't even know what then. Apparently destroying the camera is not so doable. Whew. Wouldn't mind it if I could find the way to turn those turrets off, but I suspect the way to turn them off is behind the turrets. It would make sense, you know, that's where I'd put it. If anybody could just walk up and turn them off nice and easy, that makes them a lot less useful, but still. Well, the knowledge of astronomy is not too difficult to get. It's just, yeah, that's relatively easy to learn. But, or at least it would be for me, anyway. It's the math side of things that I definitely have no hope with. From what I recall, it's trigonometry based, and I know for a fact that's what I failed quite hard on when I was in school. Not the biggest area, one of the biggest areas that I failed hard on. Probably not the only one, but... Shite again. No, that wasn't my fault.
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Yeah, technically pressed the wrong button, but the reason I pressed the wrong button was because I pressed the right button and nothing bloody happened. Repeatedly. There's a couple of things I need to check out. Things feel weird. You second it. Here, have some tunes while I figure stuff out. That. How much use as a chocolate fucking fire guard you are? Stop being a useless twat! Computer. Try to scroll down through the start menu, because searching it is just like, oh, do you want to search the internet for this? No! And it's ignoring the input from the scroll wheel, because the separation is not as good as it should be. There we go. Alright. Why are there multiple different versions of this? That one... Neither of these seem correct. Right. That's okay. Right, okay. I have two different profiles for Starfield, apparently. One of them is... trying to figure out how to... delete that one. I don't know off the top of my head. So we'll try this cunning workaround instead. No. Stop being an arse. Nope, that's not helpful. Oh, well, that should work. Should work. It doesn't, apparently. Well, that doesn't work either, which is very not helpful. Right, okay. I think that should help. There's the other one. Right. Still feels a little bit weird. Let's try that for a minute. To now. Get there eventually. Just need. I've somehow got 2 different profiles for my mouse for Starfield, and I can't delete either of them, which is not often a great start. One of them, because it doesn't automatically switch. When it does switch, feels weird, because I've kind of got used to it not being right. So I'm tweaking its settings a bit. And the other one's just wildly not where I want it. So yeah, trying to make things work a little bit better. It's still a bit on the whippy side, isn't it? But even persuading a software to come up and be modifiable was problematic. But where are you? There you are. Dump one of those there, and hopefully that will solve the problem. Gee, I'm sure I would have thought of doing this before, but no. Try that. That feels better. Right. Okay. Any other cool stuff? Milk for hire. Have gun will travel. Calibrated breach. Lots of cool stuff going on here. Sadly, can't access most of it for use elsewhere. Prototype equipment. I'd take this and use that as decoration as well, but it tends to sink into the surface rather than just sit there, which is a bit annoying. At least some of the other stuff does. Yeah. Computer's got a mind of its own. Right. Surprised there aren't more deaders up here. Sam did some good work. Always conceivable. Doesn't look like it though. Hold. Nice. Right then. On we go. Not that way. Right. I think we're going to find some trouble inside the mountain. Apparently we're going to find some trouble outside the mountain first. Not very effective mines, really, when they bleep 3 times before they go off and you can run away before they hit you, but, you know. Like that whole movie trope with don't take your foot off and it won't explode. That's not much use of a landmine then, really, is it? Probably why they don't actually work that way. Now she mean to pick that up then. Weight to value ratio is definitely not worth it there. This is not ideal. It's very cool, but there you go. Not quite ideal, but
This ain't over. Not by a long shot.
no.
Right?
Well, I'll explore this place and do most of the looting in it, but
They're gone.
no, they are not. No, they are not. This is not the gun for the job, but sometimes, for the sake of leveling up, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Not even trying to hide, are ya?
Jesus, not sure how I missed that. That Sam nearly had his head blown off. Oh, Sam got one. Nice. Now I've got over that threshold. I could actually take out a good gun. Actually, saying that, maybe. I need to do damage with a pistol. Okay, right, that's fair enough. Okay. Got a decent pistol type gun here. I've got a regulator there with 18 fire rate. Razorbacks a 12 fire rate. Not big enough difference. Let's give this a go. Is that actually worth anything? Not really.
You better run, coward!
Easy fight. I'm done! Everyone for the
Gotcha. Couldn't see very much there. That was the wrong button, wasn't it? Didn't really want that Equinox, but whatever. Picked it up now. And now I'm cucumbered, so let's just see if that Equinox is as cheap and shite as I thought it was. Good. Go.
You know, constantly, if you need me to haul something,
Here, take all of the stuff that I don't actually need. That's a few pounds dropped. Yeah, that's the other thing that occasionally happens. Not very, effective or realistic and stuff, but make for a good laugh. Yeah, I need to stop worrying about the looting now and do that later. To find Lillian, who's apparently not far away. I'm guessing it's been rumbled.
Had a feeling no one kills Sioka and lives.
She ducked. Yeah, they're a bit slow and clunky, these revolvers. Do I have High air fire rate, low damage. No principles. Okay, I must have got rid of the. I was giving Sam the regulator. Did want to check that out, but.
I thought tonight now you know why people fear us.
How many do I have to put in your head to take you down?
Go on.
Once more as always.
Another one. Everything is off. My quest is signature.
See, he is using the right gun. I thought somebody was using it. Somebody had a mag weapon there. I don't know who. That would be Lillian there, who's clearly in disguise. Oh, and the Syndicate Hitman, apparently. Right, now we'll just see if there's anything cool to pick up before we go over and talk to Lillian. It's a pretty cool looking location. Kind of hard to see what's going on, but
Are you training for some sort of weightlifting competition?
maybe I am. Hey, Magshare. Instigating Osmium Dagger. Teacups. I wouldn't exactly describe those as teacups, but more like shot glasses, but to each their own, I suppose. That's not going to be the one. That might. Works for me. Is there a 3B? Yes, but not going to be what I need. Yep, I have screwed this. Okay, what we got here? Feels likely. A 3 on the left. Looks good. That one went much more smoothly. Bashing calibrated bridger. It's shite, but it's worth good money. Which doesn't make a right lot of sense, but hey, you know. Pieces of Freestar stuff on display there, mechs specifically. This is a Bethesda game, so it's worth checking the toilets for anything interesting. Really? Sure why there's a flask on the floor in the toilet. I don't think I want to know either. This trucker? Nah, not bothered about that. Special Explorer gear. Potential decoration items. A medical injector. Worker's jumpsuit. Space rogue outfit I'm not bothered about. Kind of tell a story, some of these lockers, which is quite cool. Anti-hunter spacesuit. Way too small to fit there, but okay. There's no questions or something. A lot of moisturiser in those showers. Not nearly enough soap. Don't really want to know what the implications of that are, I don't think. Take my stuff again, you die. Your locker's full of knives and drugs, mate. I am shocked by that under the circumstances, but... Triple grip dumbbell. That's interesting. Anybody ever heard of one of those before? Because I haven't. Probably doesn't mean a great deal, but... Nah, weight to value is not worth it. What we got here then? That's the one. A 2 and a 1. That seems like the play. Ended up being easier than expected. Probably why we have crap all in it. Having fun there, Sam. Just lifting some weights while I pick a lock. This environment's absolutely packed with... Look, there's a tub here full of game pieces. That's fucking brilliant.
Please, drop some of that. I'm hurting just watching you.
Well, maybe you could carry some more then instead of being a pussy. Anything else that's cool? I mean, not like they're making either moonshine or drugs here, but syndicates, so frankly, it could be either one. Ooh, large moonshine jug's quite cool. So it's unique, but it's an interesting looking thing to put in as a decoration for one's home. Well, crap. Okay. Alright, okay. I was like, have they given me an unsolvable one again? I was worried for a minute. Trackers Alliance, old and outdated, but hey, yeah, not worth The weight. Lockers are very cool. Ooh, sextant. Speaking of things that I want for my shelf. That's naval themed. We got a lot of booze in that locker. Evening, Steve. Yeah, I did see this afternoon YouTube's added a little bit more nuanced functionality. Beer pong. The board game that is being played here is clipping into the table surface. Like it goes sometimes. Xeno snuggle anybody? Mercenary spacesuit. What the heck does a mercenary spacesuit? Oh, it's that one. Oh, okay. A complete mental blank on that. Didn't really pick that one up, but whatever, I'll flog them. Should be able to make a few pennies when I clear this place out. Or when I leave this place. Assuming I have my legs still work on the way out anyway. Ooh, don't mind. Don't bother about the space adept thing, but as far as getting points and using pistols go, where was it? That one, wasn't it? More useful in space, which is a particularly useless thing because most of your fights and most events happen on planets. The ground version of that, the opposite, so it's more useful on the ground and less effective in space. That would be a useful legendary effect, borderline anyway. It's something that's useful in both is ideal, but you know. There we go. It's actually slightly more difficult than you'd think. Ooh, sneaky. Yes, we did get an update on 76 today. They took the servers down for a while this afternoon for it, actually. Which, you know, they were calling it a hotfix, and I'm there going, is it a hotfix if you take the servers down? I don't know. I feel like it's not. That's just me, though, I suppose. Like a hotfix that has to leave the servers up, but, you know. Anyway, nitpicking aside, yeah, they said earlier in the week that we're going to do it. I was actually going to make a video on this whole topic, and several others as well, but I can't at the moment, so... yeah, that sucks. It sucks, the big one. Parker's Slate. It's amazing, never had it so easy. Pretty much get to sit on my house all day, push a couple of buttons. Owen Rhodes has been giving me extra ration every couple of days just to mess with Gonzi every now and then, which, let's face it, is kind of fun anyway. Win-win. Huh, who's Rhodes? Because we read about the maintenance guy who wasn't very happy that this guy was messing with, starting stuff with Gonzalez. But I don't know who the Rhodes person who was encouraging him to do it was. There's a lot of stuff in here. Neither one, unfortunately, Steve. Can't make a video because my PC is effed. It's royally at the moment. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, it's about as useful to me as a console is right now. Well, actually, no, it's still more useful to me than a console is. But yeah, I'm currently unable to edit because I think my hard drive's knackered, or one of my hard drives is knackered. I was kind of hoping for a cool picture of this area, but it's not going to really work out that way. There's a cool picture, but not a cool picture.
All of that?
Yes, yes I do. Well, maybe one day, eventually. Just like some cool stuff everywhere. The design of the environment is just brilliant. Environmental layouts and stuff, anyway. Decoration and stuff. And then I can nick it all and use it to decorate my house with. Which is exactly what I'm doing here. Decorate my various outposts and stuff with eventually. Oh, lids. Fortunately, that's not any use to me, but... Here, I'll definitely take your bit. Whoa, jeez, that made me jump. Post came right at my face out of nowhere. At least it felt like it did. Already been in there, haven't I? Okay, right, let's go and find Lillian. Distract and extract. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to distract and extract to slaughter my way through to find it. Easy fix, need to throw money at it. Yeah, possibly, but there's also other things that might be part of the problem, so... I'm going to try the other stuff first and see if I can't come up with a fix that's not quite so expensive. Using that is quite cool. I probably missed a slate from there or something. Oh well. And then now I'm done screwing around, looting everything. Let's chat.
You're the new ranger, right? I see the stories about you weren't exaggerated. Thanks.
Looks like I get to play hero for once.
I gotta say, your timing is spot on. My cover was hours from being blown to hell. We have a lot to talk about, but let's get to your ship first.
Meet you there. Soon get out there. The better. We safe now? How do you know about me? We safe?
Except for any stragglers, yes. By the time they send some reinforcements, we'll be long gone. I did say thanks, right? Let's just say
How have you heard about me?
The impression on my daughter.
Oh.
Kinda wish I didn't know so much about you, honestly. Another time.
Lillian is not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but she's not it. Okay.
You're the new ranger, right?
Looks like I get to play.
I gotta say, your timing is spot on. We have a lot to talk about, but let's get to your ship.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. Neglected to update that bit. Glad I realised that before I got any further along, otherwise I'd have had a longer run back. But I've got that way. Okay.
Holy shit, I ain't never getting used to that.
Yeah, I wave my hand and shimmery weirdness appears around me. So there is one thing that is quite a bit weird there. Using your O2 gauge as a stamina gauge. It's like oxygen is not what you really... Well, I mean, it's part of what you're running out of, but... You know, you're not suffocating when you run for too long and then can't run any longer. It's just a bit weird. So there's a landing pad over there, and I landed through the alleyway over here. As if that was going to be any more subtle. Here we go. All aboard. Not quite sure where Lillian is. On the floor above, apparently. Hanging out in my quarters. Possibly in my cockpit. One or the other.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Mom. I was so worried about you.
I'm fine. You're
Yep,
fine.
they're in my cockpit.
Everyone's fine. Now it's time for me to kill your dad.
No! He tried to keep me away, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Interesting outfit.
I swear, you two are both stubborn as mules. I need to talk to the captain of the ship.
That'd be me.
I was so worried about Mom.
She does have a cool outfit. Kind of halfway
This is your ship,
between the guy
I hate
on
to ask, but I'm gonna need some more assistance with my mission.
Aquila.
Are you for real? Weren't you just chewing me out about putting Cora at risk?
Thanks, Sam. What if you were spotted? Either here or I assume Neon. It means the Syndicate may come after all of you. The only way to get us to be really safe is to see this through.
Yeah, Daniel something, was it? The Chief Ranger dude in Aquila City has the same kind of jacket, but I don't know if he's on what he's wearing underneath it's the same or not. But either way, the fact she's got the same kind of jacket as him just makes her look exceedingly senior. Why didn't you call in the Rangers?
I think
Well,
the
she's
Xion
doing, but
found a
anyway.
way to intercept some of our secure transmissions. We can't trust traditional communication. I have a limited window where the intel I gathered is actionable, so I'm afraid it's just us.
What are you asking?
That's fair.
Just like Lillian. Straight from one fire to the next.
That's the job, Sam. You know that. There's a shipment of armaments coming in on a heavy freighter, the Duma. I know its itinerary, but I don't know where the arms are being stored. If we find the cache, we can lure out a Sayoka underboss, Valerie Mascara.
What do you think, Sam?
Yes. What do you think?
Well, taking out one ship isn't that bad. And the goal is good. Always is with you, Lillian.
Who's this Valerie?
The worst kind of criminal. She's smart. Too smart. She's convinced a number of the Sayoka to think outside the box. She has plans larger than Neon, and that makes her very dangerous.
That's not ideal. I can get behind taking out a Sayoka ship.
As can I. So we get the location of the cache from the Duma. Then we make our move. Thank you.
Alright, so... Not quite sure where we're aiming for, but we'll soon see. Subtle as a sledgehammer? What?
Time to join the stars. There. Stable already achieved. Like a...
Just over there, interestingly. Okay. Which is cool, except I need to make a little detour because I'm carrying way too much crap, and if I don't get rid of some of it, we are going to be having issues.
Toy sailboat released into a calm pond.
Just getting stuck again. Gotta pull your socks up! Well, you do when they're creeping down into your slippers anyway.
And fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
Down, down, down we go. Still a little disappointed about the unique stuff that I lost when New Atlantis updated. And definitely a little disappointed they haven't sorted that a bit sooner, but what can you do? Didn't quite want to do that, but actually now I think about it. I think that's most everything there. I don't want to store anyway. Keep a close eye on what I actually want here and what I don't. But why I've got stolen pipe wrench on me. Lot of potential junk. Weird. Maybe I have seen something like this before. Maybe. Let's get my resources stored. I think I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I gave to Sam that I need to stash as well. Reset both been around a while. Yeah, it's been around since the game launched. I just would have thought it would have been a higher priority to get it fixed first. Just kind of surprised they haven't.
Want me to carry something for you?
This is what it is. Not the end of the world, just kind of a pain in the butt. Nice. Now, we'll stop by Neon on our way to where we need to be and sell off some of this stuff. Still apparently a little on the cucumbered side. For the moment, I might see if I can't upgrade this gun a little bit. Seeing as I'm playing around with that. Wherever it is. There we go. Don't want a laser. I'll stick with the iron sight. Muzzle mod. Suppressor. Bound to be the play. Magazine. Armor piercing. Internal. Hair trigger. High powered. High velocity. Hair trigger. Yeah. It's usually the way, especially with automatics. It's such a big jump in shots per second. It's a good idea, but you know, being able to just make individual shots do a lot of damage does have a lot of appeal as well. This is really going to be the one. No, I think that's the play. Could put a laser on there, but I don't really want one. No. Nice. Up and away.
Mom's safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, welcome. Right. Stop by Neon, and then we'll head off.
Ship's good. Welcome up and let's go. Red apogee. Surrounded.
Decisions. Trying to figure out how to approach my trying to fix the computer and stuff this weekend. With a kind of itinerary of sorts, I suppose. I've got some messages to reply to later, so.
Restart space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right.
Did not do any of that. I did not hold my current heading at all. Well, held the speed, but not the heading.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone your corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring ready to make
Oh, I'm here. I might as well start.
Joining the Merchants Alliance was a great. If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask.
Told you it was a good idea.
Sure, I have everything.
Right. Let's start by weight rather than value, and then hopefully I can make a substantial impact quite quickly. Does he have any cool ammunition? He's got spacesuits and stuff. Not a bad looking spacesuit, is it? It's not my favourite though. Don't like the ground crew one really, but I do like the helmet that comes with it. Which wouldn't look right with any of the others. We need more options. Anyway, I wanted to see if he's got any good ammo, didn't I? Also helmets. But he does not. Okay. Let's have a couple of digipicks though. On to the next spot. You know, clearing out half the settled systems of their cache, I suspect, at the rate I'm going.
If it's too hot to handle, we can take it off your hands.
This better not be a waste of my time.
You're the one who's wasting my time, buddy.
Or the gun.
Right. I'm going to start on the spaces I want to get rid of. Ugly. Do you like the basic spacesuit in some ways? I might do a run sometimes where I only use like this spacesuit. Upgrade it all the way up to the highest tier, obviously, but basically just stick with the deep core ones. Because they do look rather cool. So what does this use? 45 caliber, okay. 5 ACP, okay. 50 MI array, I think that's probably worth having. Just in case, form a sniper. Now I can go back to selling stuff to him. Mag pulses, a pacifier, Razorback, I don't really like. He's almost out of cash. Is there anything cheap as chips that I can get rid of? There we go. Still got more stuff to sell.
Find anything else?
This guy sells guns, doesn't he? So.
Maybe if I move to the Volley Hotel, that won't cut me off. Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, let me know. I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience.
Is there a job you prefer? Where have you applied? What's good you have? Job you prefer?
To be honest, I don't really know what I want. I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. They'll have me stripped for parts.
Where have you applied so far?
Corp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred spigot.
Sometimes takes a while for them to get back to you. Probably look at aren't getting those jobs. Regions hiring if you heard the announcement.
That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much competition.
What skills you have?
Well, I went to school for business, but it's not like I remember any of it. In my last interview, the recruiter asked me what I thought about Keynesian economics. I asked her, which planet is Kenzie on again? And she just looked at me and cringed. I don't blame her.
Oh dear.
Back to the job hunt.
Yeah? What do you want?
I mean, it was a cool conversation and all. Yeah, suddenly seem to have stuff I don't remember buying. Maybe I don't know. No, I haven't. It's just we're picking up rather. We're fine. We're good. I got rid of everything. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I've probably still got a bit to get rid of, haven't I?
Get out.
A little bit, yeah. Let's just pop across the way and get rid of some stuff over at Mules? We should be good to go.
Feel like making... Hey there. Welcome. Best deals.
Deep Seeker spacesuit. Yeah, I was saying the backpack and the helmet that goes with this look cool, but the suit's kind of plain. Doesn't have a Deep Seeker helmet, though. There's no any backpacks at all, apparently. Not showing me the hat, which is interesting. There it is. Whitney City Poncho. Not really with this ghost style. What did you pick? Something on for D.
Of course.
Technically, I'd like to style something, actually. Something with that. Well, two of these, huh? I'll get rid of both of those. Really that into that. Anything in here I want to get rid of? Quite a lot of people are into that, apparently. Right, okay. I think that's more... Well, it's not quite where I'd like to be, but it'll do.
Watch your back out there.
Interesting outfit. Right, let's get back to the ship and go and help Lillian finish off her investigation and bring down this syndicate underboss who apparently is a little bit too big for her britches. Welcome back, Nob. Didn't miss a great deal. Mostly me getting rid of junk and selling stuff. Going on there. Right, okay. Hold on. Is that Cora just wandering off on her own? Yep.
Don't you have something better to do?
Yeah, find out why young Miss Coe here thinks wandering around Neon on her own is an okay thing to do. I would not be a happy parent if only my 12-year-old kid was wandering around a city like Neon on their own. I'd be a very, very, very unhappy parent, in fact. The rain is the problem here, really, let's be honest. One for the effect of the rain on photo mode, that would be great. Right, shall we?
Home sweet home.
Yeah, boy.
Ship's clear and the sky is falling to us. Orbital insertion complete. You may now.
Yeah, it was the loading screen pop-ups. I was saying the other day that Class C have the biggest reactors, most energy to distribute, but the slowest top speed. Oh, that was a good stretch. And I'm just like, yeah, but I feel like this ship is faster. But it's possibly because it's a little bit smaller in some other ways. And it's got 3 very, very big engines on the back. But with all the guns and stuff on it, the offset it works quite well.
Transmit an authentication ID. You were ordered to cut your engines and prepare for boarding. This is not a request.
You rammed me? You might have damaged the paint.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. The old man could always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know.
Figure you're not down for taking the hint then, are you, Greater Dumas? Apparently not.
Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
Direct hit, not good. Lost the grav drive.
Apparently they hit me harder than I realised then. Wasn't really paying too much attention. Apparently I've managed to override them and force them to extend their docking port, which is cool.
Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint. Restoring power to the grav jump. Done.
Yeah, good. Glad to hear it, Barry. You're doing something useful. Carry on fixing my ship while I go and shoot bad guys. Shall we?
Hello again.
Cora? Hide. Just in case. In fact, my quarters is probably a good place to find somewhere to hide, just because it's furthest from the airlock. And it isn't on the extreme outer edge like the... like their cockpit is.
We're in. Let's hit them hard before they dig in.
Don't you worry, I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass. Oh, it's the landing bay, okay, fair enough. Right. It's just confusing, isn't it? Nice.
Focus! This is bad! I can't see!
Whew. I got hammered there. Do you wish the cover system was a little bit more refined? And also wish the bullets were going a little bit more where the crosshairs are pointing. It's a gas and chew gum and a wall out of gum, that's the one. $15,000, that's a hard thing to pass up. Security guard uniform, that's also a hard thing to pass up, they are very nice. I wanted one of these places in my ship. Cargo bay, that is. Entirely cosmetic, of course, but you know, that, which kind of sucks, but I did want one. Okay. Oh, this is a bit more interesting than I was expecting. What's this? I feel like shotgun would probably be a bit better choice of weapon in here. This is a cool module that we don't have access to.
You make that look too damn easy.
Yeah, I've got to admit he's probably right there. Sure that's the way I need to go, but we'll have a shifty in here anyway. This is a brig or an armory, both. This is a small brig that we also don't have access to. You need the toxin there, don't you know? Magstorm poster. Why can't we have a Magstorm poster? I'd lock Sam in there, but I can't. Just for the lols, you know. Stand and deliver.
This won't end well for you. Ah, son of a...
For some reason, it's not letting me throw grenades. There we go.
You crazy?
What? What did I do?
I can't stand what you did. It goes against everything Constellation stands for, what I stand for. But the mission has got to come first, so keep it together.
I don't know what he's objecting to, but I object to his objection. Assume he's saying I murdered somebody who was not appropriate for to be, you know, non-combatant, not an enemy, something to that effect. But counterpoint, no I didn't. Okay, where the fuck did you back up to then? There's you. Where the hell did you go? Obviously that way. Something's down there. This is deeply confusing. I've somehow gone behind? What? Something's different, or I've got turned around in some way. Yeah, something's gone wrong. Hang on. Let's load a little bit further back, because I don't know if I've solved the problem there. Yeah, it takes a small shot or a stray shot or small theft. Yeah, I don't think I did steal anything, so I can only assume I shot somebody I wasn't meant to shoot, but... Get the cash. Get the cache location from Dumas. I'm confused here. I'll wander through here and see what happens.
This is bad. My head.
Think he legged it. No, he went down eventually. Okay. I'll loot these guys on the way back out. Actually, it's not the right move, was it? I haven't quite hotkeyed that. Yeah, because this is apparently where it saved it. I guess someone's gone into the menu or something. It's also saying there are people back here behind me, which they don't appear to be.
Long gone now.
This is very weird. Throwables non-equipped. Okay, I'm not sure why I've got non-equipped, but okay. Is that what he's objecting to?
No, I'm not gonna be part of this.
So it would seem. Apparently they object to my boarding and destruction on the ship, which did seem to be the necessary thing that's part of the quest, but the quest is also sending me back into my ship, which is weird. Also, I'm not sure where the heck they're hiding out, because it sounds like they're either above or below me. But they can't possibly be, because there ain't nowhere up or below me. Alright, okay. This is very, very strange. Anyway. That was also not the right one to load. Yeah, it seems I wasn't supposed to board. At least not at this point. Okay. Let's try again. It's like the way you look, and just visit any enhanced clinic found in the major cities of the settled systems. Yeah. Go get you some plastic surgery.
If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened to Mom.
Don't worry, I haven't ruled out shooting her myself yet. No, I mostly have.
Sam has had a lot to say about you.
Oh,
I
good.
can't believe you're fine with bringing my daughter along on all your adventures. And encouraging Sam with all this constellation is great for core nonsense. It's dangerous.
Can't say I agree with that. You'd still be a Victor compatible with her, don't give her enough credit. Don't know if we're going to stop Cora if we tried. Nice to meet you. It is great for her. She's a remarkable girl.
She's 12. She doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't really understand what she risks. But
What exactly does she risk?
this is Sam's fault.
You don't know
I just
either.
wish you wouldn't encourage him. So I'm sure Sam's told you all about me. Go on. Ask whatever you want.
Why are we having this conversation when we're supposed to be advancing the story by talking to you? Sam told me how he joined the Rangers. Would you help him out?
He did? That's some serious ancient history. Well, we came across what remained of the pirates that attacked him, and the way he flew, Fearless, brave, unpredictable. If there were any contraband on his ship, that would be such a waste of talent. Fortunately, any cargo he had was jettisoned in the fight. Understood?
Why didn't Sam know about you and Cora talking?
It's complicated. Oh, so complicated. Cora's the one who reached out to me a couple years ago. We exchanged messages. Then the little scam convinced me to join a book club with her. I mean, books are fine. But the looks I got from my fellow Rangers reading Alexander Dumas, we do strange things for kids.
How do you end up there?
Confidential informant was supposed to arrange transport off that rock. But I lost contact with him. The Syndicate got to him. And it was only a matter of time before they found me out. I owe you for the assist.
He met a grisly end. Oh, what am I drinking now? Just juice. Cherries and berries juice. Not highly exciting. So which the fuck is it? I am moderately stumped here. How am I supposed to... Well, get the location from the ship. Fine, okay. Go and board it. But as soon as I board it, I get into a heck of a fight. Sam doesn't like it, which he should do. And I have to slaughter everybody on board. Which seems to be the security chief who doesn't like me killing. I guess I take this, don't I, for now? Let's try that as an approach. It's not necessarily the approach I was looking for, but... Fucking Sam. Why are you following me up here? You pain in the arse. Couldn't get down the ladder because somebody else was already on it.
I was so worried about Mom.
Right. So my big theory at the moment is that I'll be finding
Stay alert.
the cache location in the cockpit. I don't see how this could have gone any other way than it has gone.
Someone there?
Yeah.
Get out! This isn't worth it!
Wasn't going quite the way I was hoping. I like this gun. It feels pretty decent, but Definitely could do with a bit of a power upgrade. Which is going to take a few more levels before I can get that. Yeah, it seems the problem is just killing the security chief for some reason, which is weird and doesn't really align with what's going on here, but one of the security team seems to be walking out, involved in some kind of spacewalk anyway. So I guess we're going to have to try and be a little bit careful here. That one I can take out.
Not my day.
Question is, if I kill this person, Sam's not going to be happy. Fine, okay, I get it. If Sam kills him, then what?
There is something wrong with you.
I didn't do anything! He killed them! In fact, I'm standing here with a non-lethal option. We might have a bug. Slight technical difficulty. I'm sure that person is not supposed to be a don't kill. I'm also not really sure why the kill the crew activity is coming up either. I'm sure that shouldn't be a thing. Like this should not be popping up, I don't think. Taking down the
What was that? My eye. That hurt.
We're losing. This is
kind of the idea. That was definitely a little bit on the brutal side. Just walking up there, blah blah. I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but it did feel a bit brutal. Let's try again. So I'm going to use one of these.
No, it's awesome.
Sam, you are quite clearly instructed.
You crazy?
Son of a bitch. I can't leave him behind. Oh, I mean, actually, maybe I can make him stay still. Don't think I can otherwise leave him behind, but I might be able to make him stand still.
I think Cora's taking a shine to you. I could use a break.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird observation there, Sam. But, yeah, okay, we'll push on. If I can get him to wait there, that might solve the problem. And hopefully this time, Things will go a little bit better.
Hey, who's there?
Whew. Ah, now they're onto me. Shit. They did not go where I wanted it to. I don't think so. Those shots are also not going where I'm aiming, which is kind of annoying. Very Bethesda, but... Okay. That's better. I mean, still wasn't particularly tidy, but... could have been worse. I feel like I'm still short one bad guy. Oh well. Right, now we select a different weapon, namely this thing. Captain down, security captain down, not dead this time. Lootable? No, not lootable. Because the wheel works on console, but this is a big thing. Yeah, I mean, my perks are not where they need to be either, so that's part of the problem. So that's what I needed to acquire. We just ran into a slight hiccup with the... don't know if I need any of that. Slight hiccup with the game not... you know, having the security captain marked as a don't kill when they should be, well, shouldn't be, you know. Nice. Ay, 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 ay. The problem, somehow they're up in the roof. Yeah, it's not really an aim assist thing, it's literally the bullet's not going where the crosshair is. But again, it's down to not having the stats, I think, more than anything. Or possibly I can't quite see as clearly as I think I can. There's a lot more movement in them. Okay. Maybe maybe the sites are just a little bit more realistic in their behaviour than I'm giving them credit for, actually. There's a little bit more movement of the front sight inside. I don't know if you can really see this inside the notch there. There's a little bit more movement of it than I really would have expected, which is, as I say, slightly more realistic, but not common in gaming, and especially not in a Bethesda game. But that's cool.
I didn't know what to make of you at first. On it.
Well, he does. Right, this time we'll have a bit more luck. All right.
Mom's safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not a problem. Numerous good reasons to do that. 4 good reasons that I can think of. Sam, Cora, right thing to do, 3-star ranger.
Nice day.
All of these are good reasons to make sure she's safe. I can go back on there. Right.
Excellent. We know where the cache is now. I know the type Valerie uses. It'll be very secure, and if you trip the alarm, it'll send a distress call out.
Okay, so there'll be an alarm. How many reinforcements can we expect?
We can count on at least 1 ship being within range. Maybe 2. Valerie has more robots than men, so expect hard targets.
Interesting. Why is this guy so
Valerie
important?
wants to arm the Syndicate and start preying on all the little outposts and space stations that are far away from Rangers' protection. She's not a pirate, she's an extortionist. And if we let her get her hooks into these people, it could take generations before it's clean. Right now, we have a chance to stop a problem before it starts.
It's an interesting interpretation, but... nothing we can't handle.
It's time we deal with Valerie once and for all.
I don't know if she thinks I'm nuts or if there's something she's not telling me, but there we go. She's got a mag sniper. Right. Rock and roll.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
You that stupid. You really are, aren't you? Oh dear. When I say that's stupid, apparently I'm the stupid one. I forgot my ship was in bad nick. And they do hit quite hard, don't they? For the love of God. He needs to do a quick, like, autosave when you set into the pilot seat. That would be ideal. That would be a nice little quality of life addition.
How are you?
Excellent. I know the type Valerie used.
Let's just go through it. Let's make sure we've got everything.
Valerie wants to arm the Syndicate. She's not a pirate. Right now, we have a chance to stop.
Never-ending combat rifle. Nice. That'll be a rare drop, I would think.
It's time we deal.
Very good to see you.
We have to deal with the Syndicate before things get out. I'm sure we'll talk again.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd reloaded and needed to go through that conversation again, but apparently I don't. Right.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Pressure are go. Ready. Targets shooting. And they're grabbed. Targets grabbed. They took out our grab.
This isn't who you are. Is it?
Nice. They just lost their grab drive. Target's grab drive. You owe me a couple of minutes to talk about some things. So make some time and I'll keep it brief. Hit their engines. And there goes their engines. Whoopsie. We just lost the jump drive.
Big mistake, pal.
I have various things I want to say, like what the fuck for being top of the list. Screw you, Lillian.
Come
For the love of
on.
God, stop!
You and I need to talk about something.
So the ship is also a case of don't destroy, but it turned on me. I showed up with the intention, like, she demanded they stop and surrender for boarding by 3-star Rangers. They didn't. We disabled them. Now they're fighting on... Oh. I'm not happy. I'm very not happy.
Sure, I would be happy to chat.
Excellent. We know what... I know the type, Valerie.
Yeah.
We can count on at least one. Valerie has more rope. Valerie wants to arm the Syndicate. She's not a pirate. Right now, we have a chance. It's time we do.
Right. I also can't, like, reallocate my power and stuff until, well, yeah, I can't reallocate my power until I've left, which is really not convenient either.
Ship's detached. We're clear.
Where are we going? Andromas, okay. Let's get the ship hull repairing. And hopefully we'll be able to get out of here. Well, no, not before they hit me, apparently. Oh, they started stripping my shields off. I was quite happy I managed to get round behind them, so I'm leaving as they're facing the wrong direction.
Want to do it again?
Which was,
No?
it worked. Yeah, I know I needed to repair it. But, which I did, to be fair, but couldn't do it until after they were firing on me, which is not helpful. It seemed to be that case.
Commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about
Hmm.
hostiles in the system.
Appreciate the warning.
Company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
Whereabouts? There's a temperate moon over there. That's interesting. Actually, before I do this, make sure my ship is... Yeah, it is ready. Okay. Right. Should go a little bit better this time, I hope. Crikey. Put up a fight, didn't they? A fight they shouldn't have been putting up, more to the point. So yeah, what I'm not quite sure about here.
Like this once.
Valerie's cash. If you fiddle with the cash door, the alarm will go off. So if you want to set up any traps or surprises for the Syndicate, do that first.
Interesting proposition. So when was that Sam go? How is that not the cache?
There's a kind of serenity to an abandoned place like this.
You'd think she'd have used that as some kind of setup, but
Good old-fashioned secret door. Kind of cool.
maybe it's a back door and it comes out in there. Guess we'll see, won't we? So these are far too far away to... Green blint filter. Deal with that later. Ambush. I didn't do anything. The whole thing's been brought down, which means the whole thing was supposed to be an ambush all along. Where are you landing? Okay, out here. Pretty sure I don't have any mines I could use, no. So we look for where they're going to land and find us some cover. It was a little too high, I think.
Target's down.
There seem to be a lot of twins going on over here. I think we got them all, most of them. Anyway. There we go. Oh, they got more backup, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. So you get up from that. Alright, yet more bad guys coming in, huh? Some over there. Right through your pile. Taken out by his own ship there, I think. There we go, getting some decent shots in now. I don't think I'm in range. Sam's doing some good work at least. Oh, they got more. That's fine. Definitely do with a bit of better cover, but
I'm authorized to defend myself with use force.
Say goodnight.
nice.
Time's coming up.
There's Valerie. There she goes. The ship's taking off again. Oh well. I just grab as much data as I can here. It's not going quite the way I wanted it to. Mostly because my boost pack is not fucking recharging. And also I can't jump at all from here, apparently. Waiting for my boost pack to recharge is so annoying. And I know it's because I haven't put points into the skill. I'm out of grenades! Sam's doing good work. Finished him, Sam. Nice. Poof. So that was a decent fight to have recorded. Let's pull some clips out of that. Didn't go quite the way I was hoping it was going to, but it's because I tried to get smart, really. Really surprised that there's a facility right here that was not in any way involved in the mission. Could have been. There's definitely some more dead ends around somewhere. There's one. Yeah, I do like that Red Dead thing of having a little a little X on the radar. Not that Bethesda do radar generally, but you know.
Looks like we're the first folk that have been here in a good spell.
Message to Valerie. Credits suppressed Beowulf. Okay. No Blast Disruptor, apparently, sitting there. Little juice box of vodka as well. Syndicate thug suit. Dark on this planet, fast. More dead ones. A couple of them had good guns. Most of them don't, but a couple of them did. I mean, I don't mind the whole. I do find it strange, like I say, that the facility right over there that's not. Doesn't seem to be part of what's going on, but then again, I mean, maybe we'll find out in a bit. The whole ambush thing does kind of take the edge off the what were they doing here kind of vibe. I feel it's still more somewhere. Other than these guys I meant, but... So we are cleaning up quite nicely. Whew. Use the anti-grav power and explosive shot. Yeah, I can see why you might want to do that, actually.
All sorts of places had to be abandoned for one reason or another.
But once again, I completely forgot that I had powers, because something about this game just does not lean into it.
We have to deal with the Syndicate before things get out of control.
They're dead, Lillian.
It's over. I could see why they were eager to recruit you for the Rangers.
Sam says you're incredible. I can see why. Let's drop a nice little compliment.
Incredible? I'll have to remember that.
We need to talk. I mean, really talk, Lillian.
Maybe somewhere private?
No, I might need a little... damn it, emotional support, alright?
I'm here for you. Don't make this awkward. You need to hash this out once for all. You need to hash this out.
Ain't that the truth?
If you want to fight in front of your friend, I'm ready.
I know you don't approve of Cora being with me.
Don't you see why? If you keep this up, she could get hurt, or killed, or worse.
Yeah, but she hasn't. She's been safe. I've been keeping her that way her whole life. And she's not a little girl anymore. She helps keep me alive, too. Hey, back me up here.
Major point of order. Firstly, the reason she's in danger right now is because her mother went off on a weird undercover mission that triggered concern in the daughter, and now the reason we're in this whole situation of just being in a massive gunfight is the mother's fault, and she's pointing the finger at the dad for dragging her into danger? No, mate, this is on you. I'll keep them alive. Sometimes everything's bad to keep safe. It's awfully dangerous sometimes. It is. Speaking from the heart is good. Yes, you should stay at the lodge, really. Or on the ship a bit more. But then again, yeah. This is good. Like your life is much safer, Lillian. Yeah.
You are being hypocritical, don't you see?
I wish there was someplace safe and secure she could live. You're right, okay? I just wish there was a better
His life
option.
is less, generally speaking, less dangerous than hers.
It has to stop. Like every time we
Star one notwithstanding.
Punch a wall.
Go back now.
I don't want to be mad at you. I really don't.
Lillian, I don't know if what we had was ever love. But we used to like each other. We need to get back to at least being civil. For Cora's sake.
Slip fresh at all arguments go. That's a good idea. What you're doing is terrible on the kid. Yeah, definitely. Let's keep talking like this and get over it. Communication is key. Why do the two of you fight?
It always feels like you're judging me, Lillian. Like I'm not a good enough dad or good enough partner. And there's all this messy history.
I don't think that, Sam. I don't. I know I can hit below the belt. But the way you turn your life around, it's impressive. Truly.
Ooh, decisions. That's good advice. This is entirely true, and this is also true and good advice, but doesn't necessarily mean you don't end up in the same place again. This is the least good advice, I think. I'm going with that one.
For her sake, we gotta do better.
I promise I'll try, Sam. If we were going to be really honest here, Sam, Cora and you were always together, back when we were a team. Cora would follow you everywhere, like a little adoring dog. I just fell out of it, long before we separated.
And yet, she reached out to you.
No, Sam. I need to get this out.
Behind Dad's back, actually.
I take that out on you. Sorry, alright?
Thanks, I to admit. I'm not going with that one. That's just not fair to anybody. That's also not entirely true.
Thank you.
I know. It's my fault, too. Truce?
Truce.
Yeah, I'd imagine child being closer to one parent than the other is not particularly uncommon.
These messages just hurt. They're
But
such a tease.
It's got to suck being the other one.
But Lillian, the last 3 times we planned something, you bailed twice. Twice. Every time you do that, it destroys Cora. And I'm the one that has to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, he's not... Don't know if he's trying... It didn't sound like he was trying to suggest that she should stay away, but the follow-ups all kind of imply that. Yep, she needs to be in life. Cora obviously wants her there anyway, so...
Maybe you can have Cora for a vacation or something. You gotta have, like, years of shore leave banked.
Oh, God, thank you. Thank you.
And Lillian, you know I care for you, right? But you and me...
Yeah, that shit just ain't healthy.
We were over before we even began.
Look, it's none of my business, I know, but... You need to put yourself out there. And there's bound to be someone, hell, lots of someones, that would be thrilled for the complete Lillian Hart badass ranger package. Actually, I know a certain person on Neon.
More or less, Steve, yeah.
I'm just saying. There are people that would do right by you. There's more to life than rangering.
I'll think about it.
A certain Jalen might be getting lucky. Maybe. Ready over, Sam?
Sam and I didn't really choose to be with each other. It just sort of happened. And then Cora. I admire Sam. And he's one of the few people in the systems that can make me laugh. But I never really was. And I'm certainly not now.
I'm not going to say that. That's a toe over the line, I think.
You've given both of us a real gift. Like I didn't owe you enough already. Now it's my turn. Sam, you're a good dad. I know I don't say it enough, but you are. But there is more to life than being Cora's father. So same advice to you. Find someone. Maybe you already have.
Well, aren't you just loving the turnabout and fair play nonsense?
See you around, Sam.
Well, that's a
So you see why I like
fairly
it?
decent ending.
I mean, we were never a good fit. But Lillian's good people.
What about the job? She is and she isn't, but yeah.
Well, maybe not the best. I think rather highly of myself. And a few others. I got a lot to think about. You know, for the first time in ages, I feel good. Really good. So listen, in Aquila City, there's an old haunt of mine. On a balcony near a good old statue of Solomon Coe. I want to show you. And have our own real talk, okay? And maybe figure out a way to repay you.
Don't get any funny ideas. Okay.
Send a message to HQ. Got some things to take care of here first.
Right, you do that. I'm going to go and have a look at this thing here because well, it's right bloody there, isn't it? And it's kind of bugging me. I feel like I want to skate on the ice. Okay, now this is strange. Okay, so I've got a pond down here or something. Thought for a minute trees looked like they were growing out the frozen surface of a lake, which, I mean, if it's frozen permanently, I suppose could kind of maybe sort of happen. But, on reflection, doesn't seem that's what's going down anyway. It's not a lake, it's just a little pond from the look of it. Random sticky knife. Okay, doing alright.
Looks top of the
Looks
line.
like the entrance. Yeah. Oh, I've been in one of these before, somewhere else. Ah! Sam, you dumbass. Oh my, that was a lot of mines. Glad I did back up. Jesus, a lot of random legendaries right here. Alright, swift run through here and see what we can find. Might have been better off taking the lift. You know, robotics. Can't get in there right now.
I'm gonna find you!
Spacers, eh?
Grab everything useful.
Great.
Stop playing games.
Keep playing. What a weird line for somebody in a video game to say, hey? Seems like a good bet. There we go. It's quite easy, isn't it? Suppress calibrated regulator. Ooh, that'd be an upgrade, wouldn't it? I think. And it does energy damage as well. Interesting. Yes, definitely better. Fire rate's lower, but I think I'm definitely in favour. Much bigger iron sight as well, which less realistic, better in for video games.
You're dead! Dead! Ah!
It's definitely slow. Kidney dish, huh? Could use one of them. Have a lab thing going on here. Oh, I think I know where I am in terms of the rest of the space at the moment, kind of. Really need to drop some stuff on Sam, don't I?
Well, within reason.
Oop, didn't mean to give him that, but I'll take it back in a minute. Mag sniper. Cool. Now he's a bit cucumbered. No way you'd be climbing those stairs. I think I probably would, but we'd end up regretting it.
So many labs around doing all manner of good and ill.
Squelch, squelch. Right. Okay, so door over there carrying on, door upstairs looping back round, I think.
Here we go. Where's it coming from? Together. Fall back.
Tell him Sam sent you.
What? People in hell? There we go. It's going to clip through. I'm going to use it to my advantage.
This feels like old times.
White out rounds on this, haven't we? Nice shot, Sam.
Looting the dead ain't glamorous, but it sure is profitable.
Yeah. Funny example of the things he is okay with versus the things he's not. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's any real way in this that you can play an evil character and not have companions all hate you for it. I feel like the game doesn't really facilitate that. So I'm missing something. Okay, not quite what I was looking for, but fine. Sure, already got Damo's cap. Not taking either of those. Huh, could hit that and taken him out. Jeez. Definitely doesn't, does it? I suppose you'd have to go a bit more lone wolf, which would in some ways be consistent with it, I suppose. That creeped me out. I thought there was something crawling out from underneath it there. Anti-ballistic elliptic space helmet.
More this and less choo-choo.
Whatever you say, dude. Hide.
Is all that junk really necessary?
Yes. Is all the mining really necessary? So back this way. What's going on here then? No idea what doors are opening, but okay. I think Sam's got himself into a little bit of trouble somewhere. Couldn't get behind the corner then.
Easy mark.
That's better. Where the heck is Sam and why is he in trouble?
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Sam, less murdering everybody and more letting me do it.
Bye-bye.
I see. This is the door opened, is it? Sam's done a bit of massacring around there. What? Oh, shit. I came the really long way around. Oh well. Still a few left out there, so... Didn't really mean to pick that spacesuit up, but okay. Ugh, those look tickly tonight. Oh, master locked safe. There better be something good in there. It's auto slot. No. Yes. A 2 and a 2. That feels like it should be the right one, but apparently it's not. Yeah. Give Sam a good gun, he'll massacre everything. Yeah, pretty much. He's landed a few particularly tasty shots here and there, but the fact he just runs off and starts killing, so I was like, Sam, do you want to maybe stay a bit close to me? Mind you, I'm almost done with his quest, so I can give him the beat before long. We'll miss Cora, though. She's cool. Quite high enough to make it worth picking up, but I'm not going to fuff around trying to get rid of it either at this point. Alright, so is everything this way explored? Goes down, this is just a bog, isn't it? Bathroom facilities in this abandoned... Ooh, fashionable suit. Yeah, got better bathroom facilities in this abandoned outpost, and I'm able to build in the one that I'm currently occupying. A bit peeved that he went the long way round and came in this way. Well, I jumped up and over the top, that's probably why.
You can stand to drop a few pounds. I don't mean a diet.
Hey, you better not. Yeah, that's a good load of stuff for kitchen decorations. Nice. Decent stuff out of this. There we go.
Show yourself, bastard. That's nothing.
Step one in the face!
Sure did. I could, you know, have the cover system do what it's meant to do. That'd be great. Okay, that was shit. Ooh, good throw. Come out wherever you are.
You think that hurts?
I think that shouldn't have done. That should have hit the wall that you threw it at. Choice. You step out, you're getting effed. No, Sam, you pillock.
You're already dead.
Kill stealing motherfucking
Not my day.
dumbass hat wearing. And it's only dumbass because he's wearing it, not me.
I've gotten worse shaving.
Anyway. It's not that I object, but it's just that I'm going to murder him in his sleep.
Well, they don't need it.
Yeah, evil does kind of go against the whole constellation thing. It's just odd that, I mean, it is odd that they generally turn around and go, yeah, we're okay with whatever you do as long as you don't do it in front of us. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense for them to be okay with evil. Oh wait, that kind of works. This is more of a head scratch than anticipated. I'm quite sure that went the way it was supposed to, but hey. It's not really worth it after all that, but anyway. Corrosive calibrated bridger, but that's not particularly great. No. I feel like a magstorm would be an interesting weapon to use, but I also feel like ammo would be a bit of a nightmare. Although I'm getting to the point now where I'm probably afford it. Just saw sweet rolls. That's the first time I saw sweet rolls. Yeah, it's definitely a late game gun, that sort of thing. Got some good stuff out of there. Interesting to explore it. Oh! That was what I wanted not to do. Whoops. It's fine. Reminds me, I've got a couple of bye, Sam. Got a couple of clips to dig out of my store. Not that I can do anything with them at the minute anyway, actually, on reflection. See how the weekend goes. Ship's off that way. Yeah, I thought it was. It's the weird floating beasties over, eh? Still a bit disappointed that that thing's right there and it wasn't used as part of the quest. I think it's just a coincidence, but I assume it's just a coincidence. That's the robots I killed earlier. Right. Well, took a lot longer to get through Sam's little storyline here than expected, and Lillian's still just standing there. Hey, Lillian, do you want me to drop you off somewhere? Only you didn't... You know, you arrived on my ship, so you might want to come with.
Gotta get to it. Planning to do another time. Gotta get to it. Planning to do here before the Rangers pick me up. Talk later then.
Okay, so somebody's coming to pick you up. Whilst you, loot the bodies and find whatever evidence you can. Reminds me, there was a note somewhere that I picked up, wasn't there? Note to Valerie. Sick and tired of Lillian heart breathing down our neck. So it's time to end it once and for all. Use the abandoned supply depot on Undermass 3, and I'll drop some breadcrumbs to leave there. Call it weapons cache, whatever you want. You won't be able to resist. Once you trips the alarms, have your crew jump her and kill her. This will give us one less ranger to worry about. And Valerie, don't screw this up. You're going to find yourself floating on the wrong side of an airlock. So, she was answering to somebody higher up, which was kind of implied anyway, actually, on reflection. But, yeah. The whole thing was an ambush. Now, where the heck can I go to get rid of stuff? Because I've done most of Neon. I'm supposed to need to go to Aquila anyway, so I might as well see if I can get rid of most of this on Aquila. A good chunk of this, anyway. That'll be the play.
Mom says we might go to Paradiso next year. She's all excited about spa days. I wonder if they have any good bookstores there.
Us, but seems like a good idea. Head off to a resort. How is it? I've been busy being ambushed and clearing out a nearby facility, and yet the crew members left behind couldn't even bother to repair the grav drive whilst I was doing all that. I don't know. You just stuck there twiddling their thumbs waiting for me to come back and stand over him with a stick, I think.
For a while, anyway.
Fine.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
Oh, yeah.
We are here.
Sit and wait.
Have a nice time. time in Aquila City.
I wonder where Sam wants to meet me. It's somewhere overlooking the statue of Solomon Cove, so... Teaching post, maybe? Hmm. Aquila City. It's quite pretty on the way in.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Not the hitching post, apparently, just around the corner from it.
I want to do your business quick. Take a gander.
What's this pistol I'm currently using? Use 43 Ultra Mag. Oh, I've got plenty of it. Nearly sold it when I wanted to buy it. Cool. Right. What's he got to buy? Nothing interesting. Right, start by selling a bunch of big heavy spacesuits that I don't need. And he's already cleaned out. Wonderful. Helmet? Nope, cleaned out too much. Capo suit's quite nice. It's not terrible. The others are a bit hideous, but... Right. Oh, I see. Just under that little veranda there. Very nice. Balcony might be a stretch there, but...
I don't do... Sure, Laredo makes...
Still like her outfit.
You seem all right.
Never seen anybody else with that, but... It is quite nice. Ah, it's one of those. That's okay. Can't afford that. Cool. I'm gonna clean Aquila City out of credits, but is what it is. Let's bomb down to the Laredo shop. If I have any luck here. Be able to sell some guns, and I might be able to buy some thing worthwhile.
Thank you again for all you've done for the retreat. Now, was there something I could help you with? Here's what I have in stock right now.
CEO of Laredo. Head Ranger. Prime, also cool, but still not what I need. Unless there is... No, okay, she hasn't got anything that's particularly useful to me. And 2 guns later, she's cleaned out again. Poof. Not enough money around. Let's get in on this
Aquila
with
City
that.
is bust. Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
Somewhat crooked fellow. Hold on a minute. I pressed the wrong button. I did. Right, now I'll be able to get rid of just about everything, I hope. It's cool, but it's not cool enough, is it? 586, 87. Well, that's technically doing more and has a better fire rate. Remind me again why I'm using this? Why it didn't tell me that was better? Or it told me this was better? I don't know. Oh, let's go back to that if that's the way that's going to go down. Am I now mostly cleaned out? Mostly. That stuff I don't want. That went well. Yeah. Either too much sell, not enough money. Although you're walking around with 5 million. Yeah, I've just spent a lot on my ship, so am I on now? 1.18 million. But I did spend probably the better part of $1 million on my ship. All the changes and upgrades and modifications and stuff.
Russia's doing well for herself.
Whoa!
Laredo is a big player in arms manufacture. Hey, thanks for coming here with me. You know, I used to truly hate this place. When I was a kid, I'd throw stones at that statue. Just beamed him over and over. Almost got arrested for it once.
Vandal even from young age. Looks like you can take it. How'd you get out of it?
Shopkeep called the ranger over who chewed me out good. But once he found out I was a co, he just cut me loose. Actually said, you of all people shouldn't do that. And I wanted to shout. I'm the only one who deserves to. But I managed to hold my tongue. It was a close one.
Solomon looks like he can take it.
I can personally attest that the sculptor didn't skimp on the materials. But,
well, it's something anyway.
Maybe it's just the post-mission glow. I miss the old guy. Maybe even
I'm going to try and look, but I can't.
A little. With all that's gone on, with what we've been through, I finally feel at peace. Lillian and I were never meant for each other. But it's good to have her back as a mother to Cora. It's great, even.
Yep. How'd Cora take it?
She was over the moon. Which is good. For now. But I know Lillian. There will be days when she flakes. Big time. Either way, Cora's better with her in her life. Warts and all.
Conversation was long overdue.
Yeah. And without your support, I don't think I ever would have done it. Man, there's so much. But you know, behind every lucky star that's come my way lately, I see, you.
Yikes, that's heavy.
I've talked with you about things no one, and I mean no one, else knows. Well, your words have been a great comfort. You know, you live long enough, and you can just get covered in garbage. From the mistakes, the betrayals.
But this is a conversation we should be having very, very drunk.
Side of the things you should be thankful for.
You did all the hard work, I just listened.
Yeah, that's all you did. Right. When we met...
Yeah, alright, I shot a lot of bad guys.
And I heard you wanted to travel together. I didn't know what to think. It seemed you waltzed into Constellation so quickly and easily. I thought maybe you were like Walter's bastard kid or ward or something. But,
Jesus.
You know, you're pretty amazing. Man, I can't believe I just said that.
Definitely friendship.
Well, can't argue with that. I just want you to know. Come thick or thin, hell or high water, I'm there for you. Every time. So let's go, partner.
Explorer Adventure Hat. Ooh, new hat, apparently. Just that. See how that compares to my current one. Probably doesn't change much, but Settler Adventure Hat. It's the one I've currently got. Explorer Adventure Hat. It's a bit darker, I think. I think that's the difference. That one's a little bit darker. Otherwise, much the same. So he stood here lobbing stones at the statue and nearly got himself arrested. That doesn't sound too far from the mark at all. There we go. Samco done and dusted.
Robbery sounded intense.
Indeed it was. So, the last of the crew that we need to work with, and I don't know if there's much to explore on this, but I'm curious, is Vasco. I mean, I assume there isn't side quest. All of the other all of the other. Ooh, sun's coming up. Yeah, all of the other potential companions you can have. They have side quests. Holy shit! Look at that. Yeah, it looks like shit, doesn't it? This game. There's a weird flickering on the horizon there that I'm hoping is not going to cause problems for my picture. I'm sure if I'm probably not hitting the limit of how far this can go. It's probably something to do with there being an invisible wall there. Looks like... okay, maybe I am hitting the limits. I don't know. It's not hyper-photorealistic, but I don't suppose it was ever supposed to be. Kind of like the art style. I mean, there's a lot of people want to go out there and immediately take filters off and make adjustments and stuff, but the style is definitely a thing. I don't know. At least on the first playthrough, I wouldn't want to do that. I kind of like the style the way it is. Okay, that's where I want to be. At least for now, anyway. I mean, yeah, there are details and textures here and there that are not particularly spectacular, but on the whole, the lighting model in particular looks good, and yeah, I think the whole thing looks pretty damn decent. Yeah, some areas in particular stand out as being particularly good, though, I think, and like Aquila City is one of them that definitely catches a particular vibe and is, I believe, the most believable of the cities, I think. Neon doesn't have enough space for the people who live there to live, for the most part. And, I mean, there are usually apartments and possibly some other bits are missing, but other than that, there just doesn't seem to be enough habitation for the people that are there. Plus, I don't know, it feels like it needs to be bigger. Aquila, yeah, I mean, there's definitely room for it to be bigger, but it really does feel like an old... The thing that springs to mind to me is either like south of Italy or something like that. Town on a mountain that's kind of fortified. That kind of vibe, Sicily sort of thing. There's definitely a little bit of that about the architectural style, coupled with some stuff in northern England, and then not a lot, but a little bit, and then yeah, a whole lot of sci-fi dumped on the top of it. But yeah, I think it's of all the cities the most believable one. Limited by the game engine. To be honest, I just don't know. Like, that seems to be the popular opinion, Steve, but you know, how much of the... Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Exactly what the engine does and how much it allows for flexibility and how much it limits it, who knows. Maybe it's the engine, maybe it's not, but yeah, they completely rebuilt the engine from the ground up to do this, and I mean, it's the next iteration of the previous one, though, so... I don't know. Because there's a lot of things that are pointed at the engine that really have sod all to do with it, though. Generally speaking, so... Who knows? Not being a game designer, it's kind of wild speculation, really. What on earth is that? Not particularly interesting, I don't think. Yeah, either way. I quite enjoyed that mission of Sam's. I feel like diving more in... I mean... Yeah, I feel like you could dive more into the background of the story and their lives and the co-family life and stuff. But... at the same time, you know... He's a ranger, she's a ranger. It's kind of cool. It's like everything. There's always room for more. And where do you draw the line and where does it get silly? Or at least impractical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, just looking at my desktop and reorganising stuff. Because there's one thing that's not where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Either way. Yeah. If a game doesn't look good enough, that does grate a bit. But at the same time, perfect I'm not that worried about either. In this case, I think it gets over the good enough threshold by quite a bit. And it's got some particularly internal environments, as I said on Instagram the other day. The internal environments in particular are absolutely fucking gorgeous. They got the ladders working, yeah. Hard to find a world's ladder? I don't know. I can't think many games I've played that have ladders at all recently. So I haven't got much in my head to compare it to. Now, to be honest, with the exception of interruption from other people using the ladder, which is slightly annoying, but other than that, I think they work just fine. Yeah. They tend to go one or two directions. Either you activate it and it moves up and you have no control over it, or down and you have no control over it, or the player does have control over it. And then you do get... what was the other one I was going to go with? I had a third thought in there that I've forgotten now. Obviously, which one? But obviously, you've got control. You can go up and down. Jumping onto it a bit more would be better, and the interference from other characters, but otherwise, yeah. I feel like it's using the ability of the next-gen console. From what I've seen and heard, the ability of the next-gen console is not that impressive. Not compared to what it should be, really. You can barely even call it next-gen. But that's a hardware limitation. Like, yeah, my PC struggles with new stuff quite a bit, and it exceeds the capabilities of any of the next-gen consoles. Not by a vast amount, but by a bit. So, you know, if I'm struggling, the compromises that must be made in order to make it work on something less powerful are clearly not good enough. IMO. But, yeah, I don't know what the performance of Starfield is like on console because I've not looked at it. Now that DLSS is running, this is running just fine. Prior to that, using the NVIDIA one on... using the AMD stuff on an NVIDIA card was not working out spectacularly well. Although in other games it has worked out better than using NVIDIA stuff, so God knows. Maybe Bethesda have just done a better job of implementing DLSS than they did implementing NVIDIA, like AMD's thing on NVIDIA. I don't know. Or maybe so some people do better in some areas, some people do better in others. Yeah, they do feel like a halfway house, I think, though. It's definitely not a big enough leap. It is a big leap from PS4 to PS5 and this generation and so on, but it's... I mean, consoles always feel like they're struggling to keep up with where they need to be, but... Yeah, I don't know. This time around, they feel like they're struggling more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway. Yeah. My issues with Starfield, really, the building system is very, very half-baked. I am disappointed by. Although it does have some good ideas in it, to be fair. Performance early on was iffy, but they've kind of got that sorted out. There's a few little nuances around AI and the odd bug here and there that's annoying, but not the end of the world. And then it's just that vibe of what's there is cool, but the potential for there to be more of it and more expansiveness to everything is also huge and is not present. And that bugs me a bit. But like I say, if they try to fill out that back-end potential, make every city as big as it could potentially be and as complex as it is, you'd have hardware nightmares, and we still wouldn't be playing the game till years from now. So, yeah, but optimized for what? So those kind of stats are completely meaningless, Steve. Yeah, it doesn't mean 80% optimized just doesn't mean anything. I like that it's 40, mind you. It's nonsense numbers put out there to kind of tell people that there's more headroom than is currently being utilized, I suppose, but it doesn't mean anything. Either way, I need to fix something here. Somehow. How are they? Anyway, folks, I'm dying for a pee, so I'm going to head to the bathroom. Hopefully, over the course of this weekend, I will get my Hunker Chunk PC, which is, it's getting on now. It's about 4 years old now. It was about this time 4 years ago that I got this PC, so it does need an upgrade, but hopefully an upgrade that's not going to happen anytime soon. I will at least be able to get the thing working again. I'm going to try and reinstall Windows and everything and get that rolling over the course of the weekend. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Sunday. I don't know which way around I'm going to do it. And then we'll have to look and see if my hard drive is... I mean, tomorrow would be the ideal day to do it, I think, in hindsight. Hindsight, yeah. Yeah, hopefully I'll get that sorted out and I'll be ready to roll early next week. I should, if nothing goes horribly wrong in the interim, be back to the usual streaming schedule next week. Videos we'll have to figure out, because right now I can't actually edit anything, so it's kind of screwed. We managed to get it up to... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I can see what you mean. Managed to run things, but that's more... Well, I don't know what that is. It's... Put lottery on my Christmas... Yeah, definitely could use a lottery win. I'm sure we all could. Yeah, I mean... Is that the console, or is that the... the software? Like Cyberpunk being better put together for the console now they've had more time to play around with it. Again, I don't know. Everything's all over the bloody place at the minute anyway. Even PCs are like... Things feel like they should have more headroom than they do, and games feel like they should run better on some hardware than they do, and it's the whole bloody gaming hardware to software relationship. That whole area of the industry is a complete bleeding mess at the minute anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I really need to go to the bathroom. So, streaming as usual next week, assuming my computer doesn't blow up over the weekend, and videos just as soon as I can make them again, because this is not good. So yeah, hopefully we'll have this rolling in early next week. Failing that, and if I have to buy a new hard drive, that might take till a bit later, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, folks, gonna head off. So, thank you for hanging out. You guys know where all the buttons are. Like, subs, social media links, merch store, channel memberships, notification bell. If you haven't and you would like to, I do appreciate to check out all that. It's down below. And yeah, we'll dive back into it on Monday. So, have a good weekend. Thank you for hanging out. Definitely enjoying myself on the spaceness at the minute. That's the other thing I should come back to this. This game has landed basically exactly where I expected it to, in terms of the way Bethesda make their games, sci-fi, and the stuff they put out ahead of the game's launch. So it's hard to be disappointed when you get what you're expecting, really, isn't it? Anyway, on that joyous note, thank you all for hanging out. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. I'll see you all on Monday. Night, folks.